winterisation, people don't do it sometimes, do they? And they don't do the right things. What should they do?
Should drain the caravan down on the boiler, drain the water tank down, open all the taps, open all the bleed valves, drain the system down, let it drain for 20 minutes, half an hour, then go into the van and turn the water pump on. Let the water pump run for 20-30 seconds to expel all the water. Leave all the taps open, take the shower hose off and the shower head. That is the water system drained down.
Right. Next job?
If you've got a caravan, disconnect your leisure battery. You can either store it in the battery box or in the garage or in your shed at home on a piece of wood or cardboard, and check and recharge every 2 months over the winter period. Also, one of our pet hates is empty the toilet before you winterise your van. So it's empty and clean for the new year.
Excellent. So you don't have any frozen samples?
Exactly.
Right. What fun. Now, someone was saying with the battery, they don't like being left in the cold, really. They're better off taken in the warm?
They're better off. They'll lose their capacity in freezing weather. So basically, any time of the year, you'll lose one capacity of your amps per day. But in the colder weather, you'll lose more capacity of the battery. So ideally, in a shed, in a garage, rather than leaving them to get to minus figures in the winter.
Right, okay. Some sorts of heating and things don't need any attention, like oldie heating?
Yeah, the oldie heating being a wet system with radiators and a glyco antifreeze doesn't need anything doing to it because the antifreeze stops it from freezing in the winter. The only thing it will need is in the first 3 years it will need the glyco changed after a 3-year period.
Because that eventually fades away?
It will eventually fade away. The capacity of the glyco will lose, so it will start to freeze, and also you'll get a bacterial growth in the water antifreeze mix.
I suppose when people don't do their winterisation properly, that must generate a bit of business for you?
Yes, over the winter periods and in the first 3 to 6 months of the new year, all we tend to do is replace water pumps, shower heads, shower taps, vanity taps, kitchen taps, because people do not drain down the systems completely and correctly.
Now, someone said to me a couple of weeks ago that during the winter they always like to take their caravan out for a half an hour spin every couple of months. Is that a good idea?
Personal preference, that. Yeah.
On the basis of making sure the tyres go round and everything's working?
Yeah, you say you can do that, but you can also leave them on chocks so the wheels are not under tension, there's no weight on them. But no, it's entirely personal preference. A lot of caravanners now use the caravans all year round because of the thermal efficiency of the bodies and the good heating systems.